Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals. It's a Sunday here. It's bright and cheerful outside. Well, it's cloudy, but still fairly bright. So we've got a few shadows about, I'm afraid. Anyway, this is Jessa. She is quite a small journal, I suppose. She is 13.5 centimetres or 5.25 inches by 23 centimetres or 9 inches. She has a spine of about 4 centimetres or 1.5 inches. And she is covered in fabric scrap with a sewn around fabric panel on the front. All sorts of fabric scrap. Some of it feels really lovely and fluffy. Just, I don't know, it's nice to touch. I like my scrappy fabric things, as you know. She has 3 signatures. And yeah, she's quite a mess. Which is generally how I work. She just has a very simple tie piece of ribbon around her middle to keep her closed, and the front fabric panel is actually a pocket, so it has in this little booklet that just has a couple of pieces of ephemera tucked inside, just somewhere to keep your little bits and bobs. Anyway, let's have a look. Jessa is, oh, I don't know, eclectic. She's eclectic. She's all over the place. She has some of these sewn fabric flowers that I did with freehand stitching. Just some little journal tags. A big journal tag here with a little journal tag on board. Yeah, she's a real scrappy journal. There's lace and fabric and decorated paper clips. This is an altered paper clip. It's just decorated on both sides. Clips over the top of a page. This is an envelope. Just flips out. It's a little card with a tiny bit of journaling space. And a big journal card on the inside. She has some ink dyed paper that has coffee staining on it, some very old coloured paper that I have had for years, some grid paper that has been coffee dyed and oven dried, some paper ruffles just made out of scraps, bit of map, more of that coloured paper. The aging on here is super interesting. Here's a little corner tuck made out of a book page. It's again decorated one of those scrappy little flowers. Another little tag. And just another tag tucked in the back there. Just making sure everything else is stuck down there and not in the pocket. It is stuck down, in fact. Some jelly printing with doodling over the top. Some book page from a gardening book. Another little scrappy ruffle on the side of this page. bit of a flip out there. This was a very old book page. Oh, sorry, old paper page. Before it got coffee dyed and it started to fall apart. So it's been reinforced with a bit of scrapbook paper that's just a bit of a flip out there. Some more grid paper. Here's the other side of that envelope. It has a little tiny envelope stuck on it, made out of book page, with just a little bit of scrapbook paper inside. In the envelope we have a tag, another tag, and a journaling card. Square journaling card tucked in there. Jessa was made quite some time ago, in fact. As I've been going through and doing videos of my journals to put on YouTube, I found her in my shelf and realised that I'd never listed her on Etsy. She was just sitting there. So, yeah, it's her time to shine. There's quite a lot of flip out pages in this book, so although she's a small book, there is more writing space than there appears to be. A bit more jelly printing with some doodling over it. Here is another altered paper clip. Not sure what that's holding on the other side. Okay, it's just holding on a altered playing card on the other side with a little bit of journaling space hiding behind it. Here is excuse me, here is another altered paper clip. This one's quite a large one. Same principle though. Just tucks over the top of the page. It's holding in a tag on this side and a tag on the other side. It's a little paper clip decorated with a tiny piece of fabric. It's just holding on this little booklet that is hooked over the top of the page. Just housing a few bits of paper to be written on. Little notepad. There's also a little decorated paper clip, just with some fabric this time. It's just holding in a large tag in the fold of this page. Some really nice grungy coffee dyeing. It's a little pocket. Has in the back a tag, and in the front an inventory tag and a little note tag. So, it opens up. I thought so. is just a little scrapping booklet with some scraps from my desk. Just tucked in with a little decorated paper clip. And on this side there's just a little notebook. It's just made out of some scrap card and paper. And there we have it. That's Jessa. In the back she has a big belly band made out of scrap fabric and a piece of lace sewn onto card, which is just holding a couple of journal cards. And there's her back cover. Like I say, lots and lots of different fabrics. These cute little fuzzy patches are just so nice to touch. Well, that was Jessa. I hope you enjoyed having a look through her. She is available on my Etsy store at the moment, Penny Rose Journals. If you'd like to pop along and have a look at my shop bio, there is a link there to copy and paste into your browser for some free digitals. If you're into that kind of thing, please hop along and help yourself. You can take whatever it is that grabs your fancy. Thanks very much for being here today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will see you again next time. Thank you. Bye.